So guys, I've tested this out now, and I'm just going to quickly show you sort of how it works and how you'd use it, and then I'll tell you how effective it was with me. Okay, I'm just going to quickly bring out some of the accessories, show you how they work, and then we'll take it from there. Okay, so I'm going to use this for my car, but I know you can use it for like your bathroom, kitchen, or anything that has a hard spot that maybe you don't want to use chemicals on. Also read online that apparently it's a good way to sort of sanitize your interior, sort of leather, plastics, whatever. So let me show you how it works. So before that, there's a couple of attachments. So this is the main sort of nozzle, and it moves like this. When this is on, by the way, this gets really, really hot, so you wouldn't want to touch it. Never, point at your hand. It is very, very hot. Okay, so yeah. So you got the nozzle here. This was fine, so you sort of press this, push it down, and it sort of releases the hot steam. And overall, I've only had to use this really. I haven't had the need to use any of these accessories. The way this works is, let me just quickly show you. As you can see here, there are some sort of carvings. Let me just show you here. As you can see, let me just try and show you. Sort of it goes in and then you twist it, and it gets in place. So the way we do this is push it like this, and then you twist it, and then it doesn't come out, and then you untwist, and then you pull out. Okay, and this is mainly an extension. So as you can see, the nozzle here is the same thing, and you can just put any extension on it. So you've got a couple of extensions. The main one that I've used so far is probably this, and maybe the brush as well. This, as you can see, has like a hex shape, so it fits very nicely with the shape of this. So you just put it in, and that's it. Second one is again hex shape, and you put it like this. And this one sort of is more pressurized or at an angle, if there's a weird, awkward angle for you to reach. Okay, put these back in. You do get this as well, you get a funnel which sits nicely inside this, and then you can just pour water inside it. You also get another funnel which fills it up. And there's another extension which I think is for carpets, but I'm not going to use that, so I haven't really brought it out. So essentially the way this works is kind of straightforward. You open the nozzle here, so we're just going to open it now. So you can see it's metal inside. So you put this in. Its capacity is 250 milliliters. If you overfill it, the water will come out, which is fine. And also if you overfill it and then you close it and then it heats up, the water will also come out, which is also fine. It's very important to understand the ratio of how much water you put. If I was you, I'd put in maybe 150 milliliters, put in a bit basically, like that much. Because as it heats up, you want to be using only the steam. You don't want water to come out with your steam. What happened with me the first time was I filled it up, and when I was spraying it, it's mainly water coming out. So what I ended up doing was I sprayed it in a random place for a little while for the water to all clear up, because you want half of it to be water and the rest to be steam, and then for you to get that steam. Whereas if you fill up very high, the water will come out with the steam, and it's just going to make everything wet. Okay, and that's not what you want. So make sure to fill up just a little bit at a time, and take it from there. When you're spraying it, spray at a distance. However, I mean, I've used it on most of the plastics of the car, and really it hasn't really affected anything. And it did actually clean a lot of the plastics that I had. I had some rubber parts which were dirty from years of not being cleaned, and it did a great job. I really just sprayed it and then just wiped it, and that was really it. So overall, it's a very useful tool. You never know when you might need it, because I also have a pressure washer and other tools for cleaning, but nothing really does the same job as this, especially when you're trying to get rid of strong grime. So I also used it on the rubber carpet mat thing. I used it on the the brake pedal, you know, it was quite dirty. I sprayed this on it once and it got rid of all the cleaning. I sprayed it on my dashboard, I sprayed it on the steering wheel, I sprayed it in the air vents as well. But remember, this is only the steam, there's not the water as well. I put all the steam in the air vents. It was quite nice because, you know, they get quite grimy in there, quite nasty. So I sprayed it in there to sort of sanitize it, because this does actually kill bacteria, right? So this is hot steam. So overall, it's a good buy. I got it for $19. So it was, or £19. It was a good buy. Definitely recommend it. Thank you.